Hello, everybody. This is Etienne Marcel Pertut, and welcome to another edition of Fighting Peaches. On this edition, we're going to be highlighting Georgia State football player Deandre Duffus as the Panthers prepare to host Murray State this upcoming Saturday, seeking their first win of the 2025 campaign. Before we get to DeAndre, as always, to follow everything that we do, head to the mothership, the sportsinquirer.net, premier site for news and notes in the world of sports. You can also head to our social media platforms on Twitter/X, Instagram, and Facebook. And finally, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our audio and video hosts, which include YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. All you need to do is look us up under Etienne Marcel 2 or the Sports Inquirer, and you will see everything that we have going on. As I mentioned, we were able, I will tell you that we were able to attend the press conference of Georgia State football player Deandre Duffus as the Panthers prepare to host Murray State this upcoming Saturday. He is a transfer into the program from Maryland, so it's just been a transition for him joining the team and seeing some extensive action in the first two games of this season up to date. So let's hear from DeAndre, his thoughts on transferring into the program, and much more. Enjoy.
I guess how's it been coming into Georgia State over the spring, into the fall, kind of settling in this new home for you?
Uh, it's been really great. I love the offensive system. I love my O-line coach, my offensive coordinator. They made it really easy with the transition. And just being in Atlanta, like it's a really nice experience compared to being in a college town. So I love it.
Coaches harped on right here. Yeah, coaches harped on improving the run scheme, the run play, the running. Just as far as the offensive lineman, where do you see areas of improvement that could be needed, and just your role in improving the run game of this
It
team?
it's really the little things. Like the smallest thing can make the biggest difference. Uh, Taking a lateral step or taking an angle step on a certain play can make the biggest difference out of everything. Because the last two teams we played did a lot of movement, and then this next team we're gonna play is gonna do movement. So the smallest things can make the biggest difference. All we have to do is hone in on the details and take the right steps, and really that make the biggest difference.
One of the biggest things with offensive line is cohesiveness, and you yourself, along with other offensive linemen, are new pieces. So I'm just curious how you guys are trying to, or how you guys are working on that cohesiveness on and off the field.
We try to hang out with each other, do things with the O line as a group, get that connection going. Because I know how it feels not to be connected in the O line room. So we try to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Do little things like play the game with each other, or go out with each other, go eat with each other. Because the more you know the man next to you, the more you'll play for him.
You mentioned Coach Ross. What do you like playing under him as your position coach?
Coach Ross is really strict. He's gonna tell you how it is and what it is, and he makes everything very clear. And he makes sure he tells us attention to detail on everything. So I feel like he makes everything really clear for us and concise. So like if you mess up, it's really on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, right here. We've seen multiple quarterbacks already in two games playing. As a lineman, how difficult is that, and how do you just get acclimated to each of the guys' different cadences, just different styles of play? How have you and the O line been handling just different quarterbacks getting playing time so far?
Really, we just talk to whoever's in, and then we go over the cadence with them and how they like it and what they're gonna do when we're on the field. So it's not really a drop off. Um, Yeah, the standard is the standard. As long as we know the cadence and we know how they like some quarterbacks, the cadence may be a little slower or a little faster. But as long as we know that, we're good.
Asked Coach McGee about Jartavius playing early as a freshman. I guess you're kind of going up against him sometimes in the
Yeah.
trenches. I guess what is it like? Yeah, how is he performing, being that he is a true freshman?
Jartavius is a really great player, and he's really strong to be a freshman, like surprisingly strong. Um, I expect a lot out of him. I think he's gonna be a really good player. Um, Up front, gets a lot of knockback, and like I'm a third year guy, and my first time going against him, I was surprised. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be a really good player.
What was it about Georgia State that drew you here and made you interested in joining the program?
Coach McGee, um, really Coach McGee, his message and what he told me coming in and what they're trying to build, I was really interested and I was really excited to turn the program around. So that was the main thing that drew me here.
Did he tell you you got a chance to start, play?
It wasn't more so that he was just talking about the culture of Atlanta and the things that we can do here and changing the program, the face of the program around here. That was really the main thing.
And I know last week was a pretty good crowd for the opening. What kind of things have you guys done to get more student involvement, more kids, more guys come out to watch events?
We've been trying to send out players to certain student events to support so they can see our faces, because I know sometimes they may not see the football players right along campus. So we've been trying to send players out, get involved with the student, like the student body, and to have them come support us, so we go support them.
When you go out and do that, what's the reception that you get?
Well, the students enjoy it. A lot of students didn't even know that the tickets were free. The free ticket thing, they thought they had to pay, so that was one of the reasons they wasn't coming out. So just letting them know that the tickets are free and that we appreciate them for coming, and that going out to support them, it goes a long way.
Is it easier to play when there's a big crowd? Pulling crowd?
I say the energy is a little different. When you have a big crowd out there, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it can jumble the defense, their defense, or it can help our defense out. And then it probably just brings a little bit more confidence, but the standard shouldn't drop regardless of who's out there. But it does help to have a big crowd out there.
Any other questions?
All right, and that was Deandre. I appreciate him giving us some time with the media as the Panthers do prepare to host Murray State, looking to improve the run game and just overall play for the Panthers. But sticking to the offense, DeAndre's specialty as an offensive lineman, yeah, just trying to get the running attack going, because if that happens, that helps just the overall flow of the offense, especially when you're looking at the quarterback position. We've seen 3 players get prominent playing time at the quarterback position for the Panthers so far this year. Christian Veilleux started the opener against at Ole Miss, and then we saw last week TJ Finley start the game, but then he got hurt. Cam Brown came in, he played, even he got nicked up a little bit as well. So you've seen 3 quarterbacks getting prominent time at that position through 2 games. And as of recording this, we don't know who is going to see snaps at that position against Murray State. Possibly all 3. So at least a solid running game would be a good basis for the Panthers to improve on and that end. So we'll see what happens. We won't be at the contest, but we will have post-game analysis as always on sportsinquirer.net, as well as posted on our social media platforms such as YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. And finally, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our audio and video hosts, which include YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. Until next time, good fight, good night, and be safe.